Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. It's gonna be a wet one. Here we go from the second city. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Gonna stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
16 yards. Complete to Kane. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner.
The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What is it? Once again, it's ETN. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he will score. Luther Burton's touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Cade York to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Bobby Irving.
On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 2nd down, Baker. And that one's incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in drop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick slash, caught by Burton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down. 3 to go. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up 4th down. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Irvin. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Irving. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jaquan Brisker, the safety, up from the defensive backfield, and he's got a sack. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Here's ETN, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams now to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 49. York's kick is good. And the Bears will open up a 9-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They field to throw on 1st and 10. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Again, this is Irving. Finding room at the 35. To the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A gain of 57 yards.
A 57-yard gain. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taking down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Out to his right. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
36 yards.
A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
You want to score points
line.
at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. Well, They'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Williams. That's complete to ETN. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Now Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Run the toss here to ETN. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Set. 180.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Oh, the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. They gain 18 yards on that long. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bears first
Pickup
down.
of 11 yards on that
First and
one.
10 at the
First down,
27-yard
Chicago.
line.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
Williams to the air once more. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Their own 1-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on third and long. He's got his man right side. It's complete. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Both teams
Buccaneers.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
What is up?
The carry here for ETN. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Yaga Diaby on the stop. That's a gain of 5.
Third and a yard.
And 1.
What is what?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it will be 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. ETN now on 1st and 10. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
A gain of 15
They
yards.
get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On 1st and 10, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Elijah Cansey getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit down to 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Open man downfield is Higbee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible. Stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll drop this for ETN. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
ETN. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
To return is Johnson. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Here's Irvin. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? more important than how many gross yards you run for. That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run. It's ETN. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. We'll try left side with ETN. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
27-yard line.
So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Obunze. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here comes ETN running to the left. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Cross right side to the tight end command. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll take it on in. D.J. Moore. Touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season. Good on the extra extra point. And the Bears go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Baker to throw. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
A gain there of 21. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. The handoff is Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now, Etienne. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And the Bears.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Run now for Manunga. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Mayfield. Evans working free. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
On the ground, Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Godwin working the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. Oh, try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. And with an open date on the schedule next week, We'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.